Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, whatever's going on in your time zone.
Wherever you
I might be I'm going to be a little out of it today. So hello, Mika. So so after we came off live yesterday, I went to sleep at 7 p.m.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And as
Okay.
I said before we came on today, I just woke up. So, and I did not sleep all the way through. So
Oh, you did not sleep all the way through. I was like,
No.
you've been sleeping for like 17 hours. But no.
Yeah, no. So I went to bed at 7-ish because I was so tired. I didn't listen to any of the audiobook that I was going to listen to, and because I was planning on doing that. And then basically I slept until 12 a.m. Woke up at 12 a.m. and was up until like 7 a.m. And then got tired and was like, I was listening. I was like, I can't listen anymore. I gotta go to sleep. So went to sleep at 7, and my mom woke me up at 11:45, being like, "Do you have a live today? I'm sorry, I woke you up late." And so I scrambled to schedule this. I already had the thing. I already had it drafted. Like that's how Restream works. You have a live drafted, and you just schedule it.
Okay.
And each live, when you finish it, it becomes a drafted live. So I can just reschedule this live over and over again. So yeah, so I just scheduled it and came on here. So I am a little bit tired because I just like, I feel like I've lived another life between today and yesterday because I up for hours and hours. What's going on with you guys? I don't know.
So before we actually start reading this book, there's a Thursday in October
Okay.
that I'm not going to be able to make it.
Okay.
I think it's the 23rd, but hang on a second. I can let you know for sure. I think it's the 23rd.
Okay.
There
is.
Might be done by then.
I don't know. I don't think we will. I think it's a 12-hour audiobook or something like that.
Oh.
I think so. I had to, I got it off Audible. I'm ready. I was like, I need to, last night I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even have the book. We need to like find this book. We need to get the book. But I got it. And,
yeah, October 23rd. I can't do it.
Okay. We can just skip that day and we can go on. Let me, one second, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Well, I guess we can do a little bit of more homework for the week where Vivian can't attend.
Or we might, like if it's oh no, Mika has the Tuesday. She has to, I was going to say we could do Tuesday that week.
Maybe.
But I think Mika has her other book club on Tuesdays.
I think so. Maybe that was only 1 week. Not sure. And my Tuesday obligations are ended. Yeah, my dad. I was going to my dad's appointments. My dad had an appointment on Tuesdays, but now he got his MRI, and like he was going. The insurance was like, you have to go to physical therapy for 4 months before you can get an MRI. So he went to physical therapy, and then he got his MRI now, so he doesn't have to go anymore. He might still go a little bit, but yeah. So my Tuesday obligations are done. So if that's an option, I would be good with that. I think I slept for a solid 12 hours in one go today. Oh my wow. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling.
That's crazy for you.
Yeah.
To sleep that long.
Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better enough to come on. How are you feeling? Are you feeling only a little bit better or significantly better? Let us know. That is a lot. Trying to think of things. I don't know. What's going on? Anything else going on with you guys?
I can't think of anything all that interesting since yesterday.
No, yeah.
I don't think I did something interesting. I tried reading before I went to bed yesterday,
Yeah.
but it was already 10 p.m. and I then decided to skip the reading and just listen to the audiobook, setting a sleep timer. And then I was laying down and I was like, you know what? We're gonna skip the audiobook too because I need to fall asleep faster than
Yeah.
listening to something, and that
Yeah.
was it. And then I woke up not feeling good, so
Oh, that's sucky.
that already crashed all the plans for today.
Ugh.
At least for the whole morning and early afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's also pretty cold here in
really.
Germany now. Yeah, it's like I have like 15 degrees in my room right now.
Wow.
Ooh.
I mean,
I am waiting for it to get like cooler here.
Yeah.
Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's actually
No,
like nice,
expect a low of
assuming that
57
Alexa
degrees.
is correct.
Yeah.
67. So like,
Yeah,
What's
we have 53. Yeah,
Okay.
53.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's been hot in the day and then cooler at nighttime, like significantly cooler. So I don't know what temperature it is. I haven't checked for today yet, but
do you have air conditioning on or no?
no. So actually, that's correct. It's like happened with it last night where I'm like, my air condition isn't. I'm telling my dad, I'm like, my air condition isn't really doing what I wanted to do. I'm gonna open my window. He's like, what do you mean? Like something has to be wrong with it. I'm like, girl, nothing's wrong with the air conditioner. Okay, it's just cold outside. So he fiddled with it or whatever, and it was like, it's frozen. I'm like, girl, I don't think it's frozen. I think it's just cold outside. So, so I haven't had my air conditioner on since last night. But I've had it on during the day for most of the past like week, which I thought it said it was going to be cold. It was going to like get cold and stay cold. And so I put like
Below freezing at night? Does it go below freezing at night already?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The air conditioner like freezing because the system gets too cold. It can freeze in like hot weather, right? I put on these fuzzy sheets on my bed the other day, being like, it's gonna get cold. It's gonna stay cold. I have these like just like fuzzy sheets basically. I don't know how to describe them. And I put them on my bed, and then my weather reading was wrong, or my memory of it was wrong, or whatever, and it was super hot. It was the hottest it's been in a while that weekend. So I'm like, great. So I changed my sheets back to, as you can see, my my flower sheets. So I'm like, but here we are. I might open my window during the spring because it is kind of stuffy in here. Hopefully it's cooler.
We don't even have air conditioning in our house.
That's crazy. Yeah. Vivian was telling me about that too. Vivian doesn't have it either.
No.
Or any heating system, any like temperature altering system.
Right.
Crazy. So how hot?
temperature altering.
We're ready to phrase that. How hot does it get? Does it get hot over Germany?
Oh yeah, it can get hot. And my room is located in the 3rd floor of our house. And so I'm right under where the roof ends.
Mm.
And it can get really hot in here. I
Yeah.
actually have, hold on. I have a thermostat, and 2 weeks ago on the weekend, it was really hot in Germany.
Yeah.
And currently we have 18.3. That's what I have in my room. It was at 27
Oh yeah,
2
that's
weeks
hot.
ago for
Oh my gosh.
4 days straight. So now I have like 10 degrees difference between the last 2 weeks.
Oh, that must be nice.
It's like a sauna in here.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
But in wintertime, it can get colder than that. And I'm thinking like, it's the first time that I have this device. So I'm curious to see what numbers I will get when it's really cold in winter.
Yeah. Do you guys have heating?
Yeah,
Oh.
but my dad hardly turns it on because we have an oven downstairs, and therefore our heating system is shut down because we don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need the heating system and an oven when you have an oven.
Yeah.
But that also means any other room not connected to the oven is going to get really cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Really cold. And so cold that your fingers are starting to freeze if you're sitting on your desk typing on
Oh
your
my gosh.
keyboard.
Oh
So
my god. Yeah. Yeah. No,
that's really cold.
yeah, we don't have a central air or heat system because it broke. It really didn't work that well. So we do space heaters basically. And so we just my dad just kind of maneuvers space heaters around the house periodically, to just kind of heat it up. And then we all have our own air conditioning. My room, the living room, and my parents' room. They all have window air conditions. Yeah.
I think that's an American thing with the air conditioning. Or I think some houses in the south of Europe have it, but it's more common in the US.
Yeah, I was surprised when I've heard that before, and I'm surprised because I'm like, it's not like y'all don't get hot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not like it doesn't get hot up there. I'm like, I feel like it should be. It's easy to put in. Like I mean, when my parent people put it in easier than my parents put it in. My parents are like, we have to. And I'm scared of bugs, so I'm grateful for it. But it is a little bit annoying. Like, batten down everything. Like, screw it into that thing. Put covers. Tape it all up. Like, get it all good. Because I'm afraid of bugs. So, it takes a while it takes, like, a couple hours. Like, an hour to install, probably. But, it takes an hour to install. It takes, 15 minutes to take it down, basically. And it gets it cold in here. It'll get it to, like, 65 degrees in here, which is... It's... towards the closer end to that 19 or 15 you were saying then to the other one. I don't know. So, so yeah, but I don't know. I'm surprised. I am surprised when I hear that. Yes, Tuesdays are my doctor's appointments. Oh, and physical therapy plus the online book club. Oh, okay. So it's doctor's appointments.
I mean, maybe we're done by then. That's like 2.5 weeks.
True.
It's possible that we could finish it on Wednesday.
Okay. I guess we'll have to see. A little bit better. Okay, I'm glad. Hope you start feeling better more though. Hey Christina. Good morning. How you doing? Saying hi.
Is this a different name? Booktube Mama?
It is, right?
It has to be. I recognize the penguins.
Yes. I was like, is this the same person as Christina when I said that? But yeah. New name.
I know, what if it isn't?
Okay. I'm assuming this is Christina. What's up? Is this a new name change? I like it.
I like it. I feel like it fits Christina.
Yes, it does. If it's not Christina, let us know.
I know. Who are you? Tell us your name. Oh, yeah, because Christina usually pops in with that whole
there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Either you're Christina or you're Christina copycat. Remember to hydrate, feed yourself, change the laundry, take meds, stretch, show some love to the like button, and make sure to sub and ring the bell. Hopefully you'll get notified. Thank you, Christina. I haven't done any of that this morning. But
I did my laundry.
Oh, really?
Well, I washed sheets, and then I promptly forgot to take them out of the washing machine until like right before we started. So I literally just started drying them. they are not going to be dry before it's time to go to bed. And
Really?
yeah,
What?
I have to hang them. I
Oh,
hang
you
them.
hang them. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't have any hacks for making that happen quicker. Do you have like
Well,
a
I do. I have a hack. The hair dryer.
really
The hair dryer.
the hair dryer? Okay, yeah. I was thinking iron. You could
I could
I-
probably iron. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're dry enough that they're just sort of damp-ish, I could probably iron.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you have a dryer or no?
I do have an iron.
Do you have a dryer? Like a
Oh, a dryer? No.
okay. Is it not? Are dryers not that common in Europe? Is it an
Yeah.
air conditioned thing or is this?
Well, we have one, but we don't use it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tumble dryer is not really a thing.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I like it's like very much a thing for it's in America. But growing up, we had to go to a laundromat, and so it was like very sparingly that we were taking things over. We lived across the street from a laundromat, so it was easy to take things over there. But now that we have like in our new house, we have a washer and dryer.
So that reminds, there is a laundromat that worst comes to worst. I can always it's a 15-20 minute walk. I can take my stuff and put it. They do have the big
Okay.
dryers. I could put it in there. So that is, I actually forgot about that. So I'm glad you said
Okay.
that is an option. I will not be sleeping on wet sheets tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
When it's wintertime here, we don't dry our clothes in the house. We dry them outside like we do in summertime because you can freeze dry them, which means they will freeze and get really hard. And if you bring them inside after they're frozen, they don't get wet. They will just freeze off. The frozen part will be gone and you have dried clothes.
Oh, interesting.
I have never heard of that.
No, me
It
neither.
actually works. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
I might have to try that to see how that goes.
You can actually dry your clothes and sheets and everything else outside all year long. You don't even have to bring it inside.
That's really interesting.
But it does take longer. So if you want to get it faster, you need to bring it inside. But other than that, it works.
Very interesting.
And by the way, for our book, I just noticed because I was looking at it right now. How many chapters has every single one of you, including Mika? I need to know. Because the one that I have on my Kindle has 53 chapters, and then there's a part 2 where it starts with chapter 54 and it goes up until chapter 115.
Oh my lord! Whoa!
All right, we're gonna finish by that Wednesday.
Yeah, that was
maybe
what I was thinking. We probably won't.
Maybe they're really short chapters.
Part 2.
Are they really short chapters? Hopefully. Let me check.
I hope.
No, chapter 1 chapter 1 in my Kindle starts at 194. Chapter 2 starts at 249. These are like 75 page.
What?
Is that location?
I don't know. Hang
Because
on.
that might be the location.
Oh yeah,
might
that's
not be-
location. It's location.
Yeah, because I too have only the location this time. I don't have page numbers.
Okay, so my book has 53 in part 1. And it goes up to 115.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll check on my audiobook. I can open it on my TV because it's Audible. But hopefully I'm past. But hopefully I'm past the fever at night. Yes, hopefully. A name change, bringing that up. Yes. I'm assuming it's Christina. When the weather changes between hot and cold. That's usually when you get sick. Yeah, that's what my dad was feeling bad. My mom was like, it's probably just the weather change. And I'm also, I think my nose is congested this morning as well. So, oh, there's the answer. Can you open? What the hell? Open. Oh, play. Somebody wants to come in. Let's
You
see.
have one of those scary, creaky doors. I was like, what haunted house thing is happening now?
I do? Let's open this again. See how.
Yes.
That's the doorknob.
That's like, you could be a YouTube sound effect.
Okay. I don't want to think about it that much, but yeah, that is true. My door is. I don't seem to have like part 1, part 2, but I have 121 chapters, which presumably is like the start that with the the dedication or whatever is chapter 1. So like chapter 2 or 3 should be chapter.
Oh no, I have a dedication that's not chapter 1.
It's the audiobook format. It's fine. I'll
Okay.
just say I'll just be a little bit off chapter wise, but it'll be fine.
Oh, so
yes.
your dedication is chapter 1.
Yeah, probably. Or my whatever the heck. I don't know. But they seem are they short? I can't tell. Maybe not that short. Yeah, they seem to be in between like 15 minutes and 5 minutes. Somebody's purring for food. Let me give that to her. That's gonna be loud. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yes, my name got changed this past weekend from the books stream alley. Oh, okay. Someone made you do it, or someone convinced you to do it. Okay.
I like it. I like it. BookTube Mama seems like it fits you.
Yes, it does. I like it. We have a dryer, but we rarely use it. Yeah, we tried to use it less. We don't ever line dry our clothes really unless it's necessary. I do sometimes. No, I don't. I hand wash them and then I machine dry them. So kind of reverse what you guys do.
You hand wash them and machine dry them. Hand wash
because
them, really?
I think if I'm like, sometimes I'll have one thing I want clean. Like my parents don't do this. I only do this. Like I want my pillowcase clean. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing I just a load or whatever. There's been circumstances where I need to wash my pillowcase alone. And I hand wash my pillowcase and I throw it in the dryer. I wring it out as I can, throw it in the dryer. Or like a pair of socks or something. I don't know, yeah. But we try to wait until nighttime in the summer to dry our clothes because of the heat. But we use it. My book is the same as Lily's, but the wait list for the English book is months long. So it seems like it's the same. Oh, you'll at least you're reading a German version. Lily, are you reading in German? Did you already say that? Sorry.
No, I read the English one.
Okay.
I can't believe that I was able to get this easily from my library. I figured since it was a Netflix show, it would be impossible for me to get this, and I would have to put it on hold.
Yeah, I when I checked on my Libby, it was backlisted. Sorry, I don't know why I'm snapping. Oh. It was backlisted. I had to get it from Audible, but that was okay. I just I canceled Audible, which I'm going to renew soon. But I had pre-orders that I could cancel the pre-order and get the credit back. You can't return books once your account's canceled, but if you pre-order, you'll have credits to use after you cancel your account. After you cancel your account, all of your credits will expire basically. So
you get a pre-order.
Yeah, I do pre-orders, and they're books I'm willing to get.
You know what's happening in 11 and a half hours, Tina?
What?
Do you know what's happening in 11 and a half hours?
No, I don't. What? Oh my gosh, Taylor Swift, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm willing. Okay.
I'm like pre-orders. Speaking of pre-orders,
Yeah, no, but wow, didn't even think about that. And that came out quick after she announced it too.
Going, is today the day? What's the date today?
Yeah, I've been seeing some about on TikTok because I deleted TikTok for a while, like 2 weeks ago or something like that. But then I got it back the other day, and I've been seeing some about it, but I didn't know the date, and I'm like, when is this happening? It's also really quick after her announcement. Like she announces it, and then suddenly.
I feel like she announced it a million years ago, even though that's an exaggeration. But I feel like she announced it a long, long time ago. And then maybe it's just because I haven't been on social media, and so I haven't been paying attention that much. And I just I knew in the back of my mind that there's this new album coming out in October, but I feel like then she just disappeared. But then every time I would hear somebody saying, no, she's like getting ready. She's like, and I'm like, really? There's stuff going on? I don't know anything about it. So
people thought there were going to be movies. People thought there was going to be 12 movies. Or 12 like movie music videos, kind of. There's something going on though. There's something happening. I don't know what it is. She's announcing a lot of album variants. The only thing I know that she's doing is, she's gone to a couple of his games. Post announcement, post podcast, post engagement.
That's all I ever saw was or somebody told me she had about the bulletproof thing. Was that here? The bullet?
Yes. And the bulletproof thing, or you brought it up maybe even, but the bulletproof thing, I saw it and I was shocked by it. That was not the way she sneaks into her concerts. The way she sneaks into her concerts is like a magician's box or something like that. But that was different. And it was, I don't know. And has she done that since? Has she been seen in public since? Has she gone to any of his games?
I don't really follow Travis Kelce, so I don't know anything about the football season or what's going on or when the games are or where the games are. I don't know anything about it.
I think she just went to a birthday party.
I think she went to Selena Gomez got married recently.
Oh yes, that's what happened. Yes, she went to
the wedding. But
yeah. Not sure. I don't know. But I'm definitely excited for this.
I know.
I'm excited for the
I'm going to do my Great British Bake Off baking tomorrow and listen to the whole album, assuming Spotify will let me listen to the whole album.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
Oh, I hope it's good. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I like it too, but it's confusing a lot of people. That's fair. It confused us.
I was like, is that
Christina? Wait, Lily, do you have the English one on Kindle Unlimited? You mentioned KU last stream.
I don't know if I got it from Kindle Unlimited. Gotta check.
Let us know. That's last comment. Okay.
Because I know that we can get it on Kindle Unlimited.
I thought you did. I thought Lily said it was on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is because I've seen it there a few times.
I can't get it Kindle Unlimited on mine.
Really? Oh,
yeah. And I'd already reserved it or I'd already downloaded it or whatever. Reserved it, I guess. So I didn't have to do the Kindle Unlimited. But then when I went in to I made my thumbnails for the future. And I was like, oh, it's not on my Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. It's probably not. I don't know. Maybe it is on mine. I have no clue.
Or maybe just the German one.
Maybe. German and English on German then, because that's nice. That is nice,
we can get it in Kindle Unlimited, but only in German. So it's the German book. I don't see the English one here.
So where are you getting the English one then?
I had the English copy on my phone already because I have a friend and she had, I don't know what's it called. In her country, she's from India, they have cards where they can get books of. They have these
Okay.
cards and they go to a bookstore, and if they buy a book, they can use the card to get the ebook on top of the physical book.
Oh, that's nice.
And she sent it to me, the ebook edition.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, only get it.
And
only
I don't know, I had it on my list since 4 months
Oh, really? Okay.
or even longer. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really wanted to read it. Like, I haven't really been like, oh, I'm definitely gonna read that. But I've known about it for a long, long while.
Yeah, I feel like I've known about
yeah.
it for a long time.
Yeah, because it's so.
I've seen it on Kindle all the time. So
Yeah, it's right. It's right up my alley. It's another. It's kind of I would say it's a cozy mystery even. But it has that kind of edge to it that like. The people they have a past. They have a interesting past. So
I'm expecting it to be like Agnes Sharp that we read.
yes, yes,
And I feel like I remember really liking Agnes Sharp.
that was a good
Why
book.
did we not end up reading the sequel? Wasn't there a sequel?
I
We
don't
didn't
know.
read
There
it.
was. There is. I think there's one. Maybe there might be 2 sequels by now. But I don't know.
and apparently the 5th book in the series was published on September 25
Oh,
Oh,
this
so
year,
just came out.
just a few
Wow.
days ago.
So maybe we will have to continue with this series. It might be a cliffhanger. I have no clue. The audiobook is playing on mute, and it's been playing this whole entire time. And we're on chapter 12.
you're on chapter 12 already?
Yeah, I don't know any. Oh, Lulu's gone.
Wait a minute. You're on chapter 12 after only a half an hour?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's my TV's muted.
I know, but that means they're super short chapters. So
Yeah,
if
we could.
we go in and we're just going to read 3 chapters, it's going to take us 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think we need to read 12 chapters.
Yeah, I think reading
Was
through.
it playing on normal speed or your normal listening speed?
It was playing on 1.5.
Oh, okay.
Which I should. I mean,
Oh my God, we're going to read 12 chapters? We have never read that many, but like if they're all like a minute or two.
yeah. They don't seem to be, but they're shorter. Like this one is 4 minutes long. Chapter 13 is
and
5 minutes.
12 chapters.
I guess, and also on the speed we're listening to, typically 2, it is like 13 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're gonna fly through this one. Okay, so maybe we should finish chapter 12 because it seems like the next couple are gonna be short. So maybe chapter 12 is actually chapter like 10 or something.
I mean, now let me ask you this though: did you start it at chapter 1,
I think
or
so.
like did you you don't know where it started?
I don't know where it started, but I saw it playing at chapter 4.
Okay.
And I thought I paused it, but I guess I didn't. And so I just looked over now and I'm on chapter 12.
Oh wait, so it's gone from chapter 4 to chapter 12.
Yes. But
then we can't read. I don't think we can read 12 chapters because if chapter 1 is 13 minutes.
The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman.
I don't know.
By Leslie Manville.
Okay, I like the narrator. Chapter 1 is nothing.
Hiding the body now. That's usually the hard part. That's how you get caught.
Oh.
I was lucky enough to stumble upon the right place though. The perfect.
Is that spoilers? I think it is. Hold on. Is there no chapter 3 or is it really, really short? What the hell? There's a chapter 3. Okay, chapter 3 is 4 seconds long. So it seems like chapter 2 is important, and then it like part 1 is like chapter 3, and then chapter 4 is the start of the book. So I think we can probably. Maybe we read 10 chapters. Maybe we read till chapter 10.
Okay.
I like the idea of that.
Okay.
But how do y'all feel?
I mean, if it's 4 seconds long, that seems ridiculous.
That seems probably
put in 4 seconds. You couldn't even say chapter 4.
No. Yeah, it's a part, and then it's a part, and then it's like Part 1,
it
blah,
might
blah,
be.
blah, blah.
Part 1, meet new people and try new things.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to need to listen to probably under 2, probably above 1.5, because the narrator is British. So it'll be a little bit, but maybe we can read till chapter 10 and that'll be good.
Okay, I'm up for it.
I feel like it's less cozy. Oh my god. Hold on. I feel like it's less cozy and more like Agatha Christie. Okay.
I think so too. That's kind of what I'm expecting.
Okay. I've
Is
never
it
read.
like not, I mean, a little bit Keystone Cop, Keystone, whatever it is, Keystone Cops. What do we call it? But not like super Keystone Cops. Like a cozy mystery is a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna. I've heard that it's gonna be more rugged. It's gonna be more. There's gonna be. I've heard the characters has some like dark past and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm excited.
So,
I think it's gonna be good.
Okay.
I have high hopes for it.
I'm excited. Yeah, less cozy.
Anticipating a 4.75 star.
You're anticipating 4.75. Okay.
I'm anticipating it,
Okay.
which means it's going to be like a 2-star for me because my expectations are very high.
Oh, the other book I gave that a 4 point. The Book of Adventures, Pumpkins in Paradise. I gave that a 4.75, not a 5. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But you still have the highest star rating of all of us
Oh
for
yeah,
the book. So
yeah. I don't know. I just think I'm like I don't think it's an absolute 5 because I feel like there are some not issues with it. It just wasn't perfect, but it was really really good. That's how I viewed it. But
Yeah.
so how many chapters? So do you also have so many chapters? Yes, I do. I have a lot of chapters. No, it's not. It's absolutely not that. I think it should be if we read 2 chapter 10, that should be 2 chapter 8. Maybe we could do more.
My chapter 8 in the book, or
Yeah,
your chapter 8 in the
book.
audiobook?
The book chapter 8. I think I'm 2 chapters ahead for now.
Okay.
I think I will become more chapters ahead as we go on to part 2. But that's a while in the future.
Okay. So maybe then when we do the like this sprint, we are reading chapter whatever. Maybe it needs to be both. Like we need to put both in there.
I think
chapter this, audiobook chapter that.
I don't know because I feel like as an audiobook listener, I can adapt to that much quicker than you can adapt to me. Like I'm not saying is this. I think as an audiobook listener, I'm used to this. I'm used to dealing with wonky chapters all the time.
But if I'm the only one reading the book,
yeah.
Am I the only one reading the ebook book?
They're both reading. Everyone's reading the ebook except for me.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. So I can just adapt to that.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Wrong.
I thought I was the only one reading the ebook, and I was like, well, we shouldn't put a banner up just for me.
Now, I think even
because like in one ear and out the other.
But the audiobook, even if the chapter title is wrong on the thing, it'll say chapter 5, chapter 7, chapter 57. Like it'll say it so you'll know to stop.
Okay. So when your banner is going to say what we read to on the ebook.
Yes, the real actual thing. This is just.
You're right. Because then when you get to your thing says, and they all lived happily ever after. Chapter 5.
Yeah.
Then you'll know stop. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So we're reading, let's say through chapter 10. Chapter 10 is 1 minute long.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know what? Which is not chapter 10. Let's play it. Unmute it. Let's play it.
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7. So chapter 10 is chapter 7.
So read through chapter 7.
Read through chapter 7.
Read through chapter 6. Wait,
okay.
what are we reading to?
Why don't we read through chapter 7 since it's 1
it's
minute
only
and
1
30
minute.
seconds long?
Okay.
Read through chapter 7. Okay.
See, clearly I do need a banner.
So, when
need a
my chapter 10 starts, my chapter 10 in the audiobook starts chapter 7. Yeah. To be exact, I'm going to be doing text to speech and listening to the ebook. Okay, that'll be perfect. Yeah. Okay, so I will do it as the ebook. We're gonna do regular old the actual book, not the audiobook. Okay. Are we ready to get into reading?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
banner up once I get out there because it's
All right.
horrible to type, and I'll put up an ambiance. Don't know what it's gonna look like. It might be. I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll see.
All right.
If you want it to change, just let me know.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready, Lily?
I'm
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Happy reading. I'll see you all in a bit.
Happy reading.
Okay, I believe we are all done here. I put Lily up there. I think I did. Oh, there she is. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize she was there. Sorry, couldn't see her. Hold on, it's
I think my Wi-Fi is turning off and on
okay.
all day.
Well, that'll be okay. I'll just pop you back in when you come back. What do I
Wow,
do?
it got dark at Lily's house.
I did? Oh yeah. The sun is
Yeah.
setting over there?
She's an hour ahead. So yeah, I guess in an hour I will be dark.
Yeah, it's 7:26
Mm,
here, and it's
yeah.
still a little bit light out there, but mostly dark right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it will get darker any minute.
Oh, I nighttime. How I really liked it so far. How are y'all feeling?
Really like
Really liked
Yes.
it. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't so I had seen the cast very very like loosely. Like I had seen the picture of them on Netflix before, but I had never looked at who they were in their faces. I did not expect Ron to be who he was. Like when I saw there was 2 guys and 2 women, I thought it would be reversed. I think on both sides as well, both men and women. But specifically the men, I thought Ron was gonna be the bald. Like there's a bald guy and there's a guy with a huge white hair. Pierce Bronson, is that his name?
Oh, Pierce Brosnan. I don't even know who's in this movie.
Pierce
I'm
Brosnan.
not thinking about the movie at all right now. Pierce Brosnan is in this.
Pierce Bronson is Ron.
So Ron is the really nicely dressed one, right?
Yeah, Ron's the one that was just in the last chapter. Who is maybe gonna have a romance with Joyce?
I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be romance in this, Tina.
So wait a second. Ron is the bald guy.
No.
No, he isn't. It's the
I
other one.
Remember
Yeah.
any talk of anyone's hair. So
I thought exactly. I thought Ron was going to be the bald guy. Ron has that vibe to me.
Yeah.
But he's not. And I think he's only, hate to say it, no disrespect to the bald guy, the more attractive one. Because he's supposed to be
Stanley Tucci.
No. Don't think so.
Darn it. I love
So-
everything that Stanley Tucci is in. So I'm like, oh, is he in this? Oh.
The bald guy is Ibrahim
Yeah.
then?
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I don't kind of know what anyone looks like other than Ron is really well dressed.
Yeah. That's all I thought Ron was gonna be like a kooky character, like he was gonna be like this. Like at the beginning, I was like, I didn't imagine him well dressed. I imagined him like kind of like a crazy man, like a crazy old man who like says crazy things, and I kind of started to like him. And then he kisses her on the cheek, and she is floored by that because like she doesn't expect an old man to kiss her on the cheek. I mean, she's old too, but she doesn't expect that. I'm like, what? And then I look it up, and I'm like, that's Ron. And like, no, that's Ron. And I'm like, I guess it makes sense. I cast it, you know. I'm not saying that the guy isn't attractive. Okay, well, whatever. But that guy's attractive who plays Ron. And I'm like, that's crazy. So maybe
Pierce Brosnan was 007.
he was?
Yeah.
Before the other guy was?
I mean, he's probably like 3 or 4 007s back. But yeah, he was, I think, am I wrong about this? Pierce Brosnan was James Bond, like back in the day, like in the 80s or something.
Ooh, okay. I saw him with a, you know, a gun like this or something like that. Which looked 007-y, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. I think that's how he sort of, I think he was a little bit famous before then, but that's kind of how he became super famous, I think. But I could be completely wrong about this.
I've never seen a James Bond movie, so.
Me neither. But I know.
Mika's my age. Mika will know James Bond in the 1980s.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't not. I was like, I have to look it up now to see what Ron looks like. Because he's obviously like he's gonna. I think he's gonna be the love interest because I feel like they wouldn't cast someone so famous to not
be a main character.
Be like a love interest. Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be a love interest. This doesn't seem like a love interest sort of story. Where's there a love interest?
Like
Sharp?
No.
No, not really, but
No,
old
Daisy Gardner
people.
had a love interest. Yeah.
I mean, they live in a retirement home, and most of the time, old people who don't have a partner or husband or wife and they end up in a retirement home, they find a new love interest there
Yeah.
because that's the only place where they can find people in their age.
Nursing home.
Yeah.
So maybe, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Also, the movie is nearly 2 hours long. That's crazy.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
like the whole idea that they're solving like closed cases or unsolved murders.
Yes. I
Like,
do think there's.
That is super cool.
Yeah, I really like cold cases. I really like books that have cold, like mysteries that are based on cold cases. But I also feel like there's going to be a new murder. Like there's going to be.
Oh, I know.
I feel like that guy is gonna die. The guy who is trying to buy the building and just is about to fire a guy named Tony. Right?
Yeah.
He's absolutely gonna get killed.
Well, and I'm curious what the priest is there for.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Why is
I
whatever sitting in the back.
Yeah. I think it's very cool that it's take place in an old what's it called? Convent? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know it's convent. I think it's really cool. I'm imagining it. I don't know. But yeah, I really maybe wasn't paying attention during that last chapter there. I was like, I gotta get back on. But yeah. Is this where we were? No, I missed. I think I missed some. Okay. Oh. This is my kind of humor. Also, I would totally join this club. Yeah.
I know, me too. I kind of want to live in this retirement community.
Yeah, or honestly, any retirement community. I love a little retirement community. I donated books to a like old folks home or like a nursing home, whatever. And I didn't, so like they're like, oh, we gotta call the activities coordinator, come pick up the books. We left, like they were like, you can leave. But it was cool in there. And like what was crazy was it was like walk in, but then there's like a doorway and it looked like there was like a game, like a game machine, like one of those like, what's it called? Like a video game machine, like one of those old ones.
Yeah.
And there was a guy sitting at it and he was wearing a World War II hat, one of those like World War II Vietnam hats. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I didn't think about like veterans being around here. And so I'm like, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't really go in there much, but I like the vibe of it. I know one of my favorite authors one of my favorite actors is in the movie. Oh, okay. But not one of the main characters. I know he dies in the movie, so I'm not going to look up who it is.
Okay.
Good. Okay, for sure. Yes. Who he plays. Yeah. Do not do that.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything about this movie because I do not want any kind of spoilers.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to look up anymore because I don't want to
Bond.
influence myself. So he was.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
Like it. I know. He wasn't. I think a lot of people didn't like him as James Bond.
Really?
Which is why he I think he was only James Bond once, maybe twice.
Huh.
And I think people weren't crazy about him as James Bond.
I'm trying to think other movies I've seen him in. In my mind, he looks like a dad. Like he looks like a father. Like he looks like a single dad, like in a like
back in the day, he was not old. He was like young and like very like totally Ron. Well, like he presented as like very well dressed, very upper crust.
Okay.
Like I don't think he's British, but he presented very British.
Okay.
Like yeah.
Is he like he reminds me of like a single dad in a movie, like the actor that he looked when he was younger. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of any movies I know that he was in. I don't know. That's just in my mind. It's like he play, like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Sean Connery. I don't know who that. I know I've heard of this person, but I don't know what they look like. All I know, James Bond, is the new James Bond. That's not Sean Connery, right?
No, Sean Connery was I don't know if he was the original. Sean Connery's really old right now, but you would definitely know his voice, and you would know him if you saw him. You would be like, oh yeah, that's Sean Connery.
Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of actors' names, and I know a lot of their faces, but I never put them together. Like, I never
Sean
think.
Connery is like super, super famous, but like he's probably like you wouldn't know him. You're too young.
Okay.
Although he's been in stuff, he's been in stuff recently. I just can't think of anything he's been in that you might recognize.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's got like an accent, like a Scottish accent, maybe.
Okay. Let me see if can I pull up on my TV?
Really, he's a good-looking older man.
Oh, let's see. Pull me up a picture of Sean Connery. I don't know if it will be able to do it. Let's see. Did it do anything? No. Okay, I just want to see if I can. See if I can, but I can. Okay. I mean, I want to see if I can, but I can't. Okay. Anything else about this book? What we've read so far? I'm trying to think.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a bad start for the book.
No.
I really enjoyed it. There were moments where I had to laugh and mark it in my Kindle and highlight it because the line was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And normally I don't do that at all, except if there is a really valid reason to do it. And I think I highlighted 10 times already.
Wow.
No, read us the highlights.
Yeah, read us a couple of those.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to restart my
I had
Kindle.
to figure out how much 64 kilos was or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about. It's interesting how they use stones. Now I know stones is about 14 pounds, right? A stone.
Yeah, and 46 kilos is about 101 pounds.
Yeah. As I figured, because I'm like, how many stones am I? So I had to look up I had to do the math on that. Because it's such a strange measurement. Like, it's not a measurement I ever heard until reading British books or whatever. Like,
I've only ever heard people say, I lost 3 stone. I've never heard people say, I weigh 20 stones or whatever. I've only heard it in the terms of like, oh, I lost 3 stone. I lost 5 stone. And I'm like, how much is a stone? Like, I have no idea. I've never heard people say, I weigh this much, many stones.
Yeah. Huh. I have no clue. I didn't. You've heard people say that in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Wow, I've never heard anyone.
Are English.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, then when I say how much is a stone, they kind of don't know how to tell me, and even in kilos, they're like, oh, I don't know, it's a stone. It's got to be like about this. They don't seem to really even know. So I'm like, how do you know you lost 5 stone if you don't know how many kilos are in a stone?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't know. I think it was at first I was like, is it any stone? Like, what are we talking about stone? It seems like we're talking about like some ancient measurement before
I think it is like an ancient measurement.
But the thing is, a stone, like you said, like a stone could be any weight. A stone could be the 14 pounds, could be more, could be less. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. So I knew how much a stone was already, but I was converting, and then I thought it's going to be about 100-ish pounds. That woman would have been. So we think maybe that murder will get like officially solved during this book. That
I
woman
think
who was, yeah, agreed. Because then maybe the police will come to trust them, and maybe rely on them a little bit throughout there and here and there.
I don't know about that, but I don't know about that.
And the thing is, they easily could have done a TV series instead of a movie.
Yeah.
Because everything we have read so far would have been one episode.
Yeah.
Or at least one episode. So you have more of it instead of just a 2-hour movie.
I think everything we read so far is like the first 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough for an episode because most of it is just
I
describing
don't
who
know.
you are.
I don't know. I mean, if it was a 30-minute episode, it would probably be most of the episode, I feel like, or the first.
But nothing happened in this. Nothing happened. The first episode then is like nothing,
I don't know.
right?
I don't-
I think because most of what we just read is like describing people in ways, but that's all going to be done because we're looking at
You'll
them.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
I was thinking if this would be an episode, and especially the first episode, they had time to highlight each character and show a little bit of their background story. Show the retirement home, maybe a few other people they interact with, and where it's located, and
But that's 5 minutes,
all of this.
right? Because we're watching it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but in between the main plot, like all of the stuff that wasn't included into the plot yet, they could have shown it.
True. Yeah.
Just for the visual, for the viewers. But I don't know.
I also think it's I'm surprised it was a movie. Like, I really
Yeah.
thought it was going to be a TV show. I feel like movies
Because
aren't.
there are already 5 books. So they
Yeah.
easily could have done 5 seasons if they wanted to. Or maybe they're doing 5 movies. That could also happen.
But I feel like the movies are more like, I don't know, maybe maybe I'm wrong. Movies are harder to make. Like, it's individual productions. I don't know, maybe not. But I feel like with a TV show, you can keep adding on more seasons.
I don't think there's enough in this book for a seasons.
I think there is. It doesn't have to be like a 20 episode season. It could be like a 10 episode season or 5 episodes.
I don't know that we are going to have 10 episodes. Like we don't have 1 episode yet. What would the first episode be?
Well, I guess if you had more, I think you could definitely get 10 episodes out of a book. I mean, the Only Murders in the Building is 10 30-minute episodes. It's 5 hours. It is well enough to flesh out a murder and go from start to finish.
A book? Murders in the Building? Only Murders in the Building was a book?
No. But I think it's a story about a murder and they do it in 1 season. And I feel like they could add more to it. They could add more. They could have other stuff going on. They could make it more complex and make it longer or hour-long episodes.
Book. Then it's a completely different thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying flush it out to a similar capacity as the book. Because this audiobook is 10 hours long, 5 hours on double time speed. That means that is, if you flushed every detail out the way it is in the book, you could have 10 episode. You could have 1 season of Only Murders in the Building.
Because most of what's in the book is description because you can't see it. So the author has to write the words so that you can imagine what's going on.
But then also the other half of that would be you have exchange where the book has to put an extra effort to describe images to you. And then the book also easily gets to show you the thoughts in people's minds. And then you would have the other half where the TV show gets to easily show you images. And then they have to figure out how to flush out the thoughts in people's minds.
Well, they just turn that into dialogue.
But it's not easy to turn that into dialogue, though. All of those little details that the cop is having in her brain, she's not saying that to anyone there. So...
Or she is. It's called a voiceover, right? She's writing a letter.
No, I'm talking about the cop, not the...
Oh, the cop.
Like,
Well, that shows up in her facial expressions.
I don't know. Maybe. But all of that, I don't know. But I think you could easily get a season out of a book. Lots of things are seasoned from books. I mean, Outlander's a season from a book, right?
Yeah, but that book is
Yeah.
like 7,000 pages long.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of things are seasoned from books. What else?
And they're only like 5 episodes to a season. So
Really?
the seasons are very short on Outlander.
Now, the Vampire Diaries is different, but it's significantly different. But it is a similar enough plot line. And they got 20, 30 episodes out of a book. And those books are probably the same length as
But are they
Pumpkins
true to the book, or are
Pumpkins
they
in Paradise. No, they're not. But
Yeah.
No, they wrote a complete different plot line for the TV show.
yes,
For
but I feel
Vampire
like
Diaries.
I've read some of those books, and there's just as much content as there is in the show. Like, there's just as much going on with the love interest in the town, and there's other, like, it's not, there's other stuff, there's equal amount of stuff going on, and they got 23 episodes out of it. Or, I don't know, I feel like you could easily get a season out of the book. And I feel like most movies aren't long enough to show the trueness of a book. Twilight is so cut off, there's just not enough time to show the true descriptions in Twilight or in most other movie adaptations. In The Summer what is it? To All the Boys I Loved Before. The first movie was great. The second and third movie, to me, as a book fan, they were garbage. They did not show the full spectrum of the book. I feel like you need way, way, way more time to flesh that out. No?
I mean, look, we're only 7 chapters into this book, so we have 120 more to go. So maybe
Exactly.
when we finish chapter 120, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know how they got this into 2 hours. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm like, we have 5 minutes of the first episode. Like, we haven't even read 5 minutes of the first episode.
I guess that's true. But okay. I think most books can be turned into a season better than it can be turned into a movie. I could be wrong. Okay. Where am I at here? I think they picked the actors. I think the actors were picked are too expensive for a whole season. I guess that's fair, yeah. Sorry, I went on a rant there. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, so I don't even know who the other actors are. I'm not even going to look. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to picture anybody in my head. I want to stick with the book.
Yeah. Okay. That's for someone who doesn't like the movie, I guess that's fair. But in Twilight, there's a lot more going on than maybe stuff you wouldn't want to know about, I guess. But there's a lot that the movies just don't even get to show.
It's the same for Pretty Little Liars.
Really?
I've watched the show, and there are 7 seasons, I think. And then I noticed that there are books based on the show.
Yeah.
But the books were published before the show came out and while the show came out.
Okay.
And only the first book is related to the first episode of Pretty Little Liars. And everything after that goes different ways.
Huh, interesting.
And there are 16 books from the main series.
Wow.
Then we have 2 standalone books. It's 0.5 and 4.5.
Okay.
And then another audio book on Audible that is, I don't know, 11 hours long. And I've read all of it and listened to the audiobook, and
Wow.
it's a complete storyline, but different from the show. So you have basically 2 different endings of what happens to the main characters.
Really?
And
Interesting.
the sad thing is that for many movies or books turned into movies, they let out so much stuff from the books and sometimes even crucial stuff from the book
Yeah.
is missing in the movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 100%. And
because Twilight is one of them, and I think The Maze Runner
okay.
is another one because I've read those books too.
Mhm.
I read the first Maze Runner and I was like, this is a good book, but it was a little bit like the Hunger Games for me, where I was like too afraid to
Mhm.
actually keep reading. I was
Yeah.
like, this is a great book, but I can't read it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I am not liking this at all.
It's a similar situation, right? The Maze Runner than the Hunger Games. Like it's like children being murdered, kind of.
Yeah. Or like bad, like children killing each other. The whole Lord of the Flies thing, I also did not enjoy. Like,
The only difference is that in Maze Runner, the children are being forced to do it, and in the Hunger Games, they are selected from a huge crowd.
although they're kind of forced to do it then too in the Hunger Games.
Yeah, but in Maze Runner, they simply wake up. Like,
Right.
you go to bed and you wake up in the elevator and you don't even know what's going on. While for the Hunger Games, everyone knows what's going on and they can be picked at any time.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So I don't know what's better, knowing that something can happen to you or not knowing that something is happening to you at any time.
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I think the Maze Runner is much more terrifying because do they know that any point they could go to sleep and wake up and be kidnapped?
No, they just wake up in that elevator and that's the whole start of the story.
That is much worse, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What were we going to say though, Vivian?
I agree with you. Like, I think I would rather know that there's a chance, because then I could like mentally prepare myself and I don't know, physically prepare myself to do battle or to, I don't know, I would at least have a chance to prepare. But yeah, when you just wake up and the entire world is different and you don't know what's going on, that's hard.
Yeah. That's absolutely, I didn't know anything about it. I've seen.
It's a good,
movie.
I finished the first book and I liked it a lot. And same with Hunger Games. Like, I finished it, but both of them I was like, no, I'm not going any farther. They're great. They're really good books, but I was just like, I can't.
But the second and the third book for Maze Runner, they are even better than the first one.
Really?
And if I remember it correctly, the second book isn't even that deep as the first one. So
maybe you should continue with the Vivian?
I can't be talked into it. No. Can't be talked into it. I feel traumatized from
it's been 10 years basically since I've read them, so
more than 10, maybe. Yeah. I feel like I definitely read it before I left the US.
Oh wow.
So it's been like 10 years, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
2015 or 2016, I don't know, but somewhere around that.
Interesting. I mean, I liked I watched Pretty Little Liars when I was younger, and I liked that.
Great show.
I did see the books the other day, and I was thinking about maybe picking them up, but I don't know. Not a huge YA person, but maybe I would. I don't know. I did like I loved Vampire Diaries. Was one of my favorite shows ever. I should remove this banner. I should put the spoilers on too, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay. Vampire Diaries was one of my favorite shows ever. And then I watched it multiple times. And then I was like, I'm going to pick up the books because I have them. Why not? Right. And my phone needs to be charged. It's 10%. Great. Okay. And I really liked them as well. 1 second.
Oh, that knocking sound is great. That's the typical parent knocking sound against the door.
Yes.
Because mine do the same.
Do I need my air on? I can figure that out myself.
Huh?
So what was I saying? Okay, the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, I love the show, and I read the books later on, and they were good. They were completely different. And in the show, there was a love triangle. In the show, one love interest, I absolutely loved him, and then in the books, I absolutely hated him. So it was a completely, and I was totally like, it was like I was totally on different sides of the love triangle from the books. But they were good. They were really interesting. The plot's really different, but even reading them recently, like a couple of years, like a year ago or so.
I have the complete book series 2 times. One time in English and one time in German, because the German one I got from a friend.
Wow.
And I've read like book 1 to 5,
Okay.
and then I stopped because I don't think I finished the 5th book.
Okay.
Because at some point I felt like I'm missing out on content and I don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
And that's why I stopped reading them. But for the Pretty Little Liars book series, you can actually decide how many books you want to read before you end with reading. So
Okay.
you can read book 1 to book 4, and you will have a complete series that is done for. And if you decide to read even more, you can go up to book 8 and then stop reading, because then it's wrapped up again. And then if you decide you want to read the rest, you can go from book 9 to book 16, I think. Yeah, 16.
Okay.
And then it's wrapped up, and that's the end of the main story then.
Interesting. So you don't have to commit to for all 16. You commit to just the first 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So Sarah Shepard wrote the books in a style where the reader itself can decide how many books he wants to buy and how many books he wants to read.
That's really interesting. I never.
Because it's like, as in the show, there's not only one person that is called A,
Yeah.
you have more people doing it.
Yeah.
And the first person who is A
Mm-hmm.
is also the first A in the first 4 books.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it's someone completely else that is not even featured in the TV show.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
So I guess you could read them because they are fun. Also very quick books to go through.
Okay.
I have all of them stacked behind my computer.
Oh,
I see them from here. So
yeah. I've been looking at them. I don't know. Maybe. Because I like drama. Like I like books with a lot of drama. So.
But you can only get audiobooks for the first 8 books.
Okay. Well,
So
then
after that, there's none.
Okay. Well, at least that's an ending, right?
Yeah.
Story. Oh, I read the Twilight books, and I had. Oh, when I was bedridden and bored for 2 weeks, and I hated them. Interesting. The only thing I liked about the books was Michael Sheen and his Michael Sheen and his unhinged portrayal. Okay, so of Arrow, yes.
I never read Twilight. I was not interested in vampires and werewolves at all.
Really?
At all. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, they're so good. And then the movies, and I was like, yeah, I'm not. It's not for me. Not
Really?
interested.
Yeah, I always loved vampires. Like I started watching Twilight when I watched no, not Twilight. Started watching the Vampire Diaries when I was like 9, or 10. So I've always really loved vampires. Don't know when I watched Twilight. Like I watched Buffy, multiple times actually, I think.
I haven't read the books either. I have the first book, but never touched it until now.
they're much better than the movies, I would say. Like
Yeah, I've seen the
Edward,
movies and
yeah.
I don't really like them.
Edward in the movies is so serious and
What's good for you?
so
Alexa,
like what?
telling Alexa to stop talking to me.
Edward is so serious in the movies, and then in the books, he's not that like he's serious, of course, because a lot's going on in his life. But they're both so flirty with each other and like so just like in love with each other from the minute they meet, and so it's much cuter and like I don't know. I think the books are just I think the books are better. About the movies I meant. Okay, yeah. Okay, their portrayal of him, which I mean I liked. It was very funny him acting as Arrow. I don't know how Arrow is in the books. I don't remember if he is like that or not. But it's also crazy the history, not the history, but the details behind Stephenie Meyer's writing that are not like displayed in the books or displayed in the show. It's insane. Like not the Cullens, in her world, which is not talked about in the book or in the show, all vampires are white. And if you're not white and you turn into a vampire, you become white.
What?
Yeah. That the venom, which is the way you turn, basically burns or just like erases all of the melanin out of you. And so you could be like super dark skin and you'll just be like lightly olive once you turn.
Shouldn't be albino then if it burns all the melanin out? Shouldn't everybody then be like?
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it doesn't make sense why it's olive. Why you can tell a little tint. Or
Right.
have brown hair. They all have red eyes.
Right. You should all like not have. Yeah, all of it should be gone.
Yeah, I mean Esme and Carlisle, they have white hair, but you know Bella's hair gets more brown when she turns. In the scene where she turns, her hair darkens. I don't know. It's because it's she bases it off of like the Mormon religion to some extent, which also doesn't make any sense. It's kind of reverse of what the Mormon religion says, is that it's the curse that makes people black or dark skinned.
Oh.
It's like the curse.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know the Mormon church was like.
I don't know if they still believe this, but so it's Cain. When Cain killed his brother, he did the first murder, and so Cain turns dark skinned, and then anyone whose ancestor from him is dark skinned, and black people, their skin is basically from like original sin or like Cain's original sin. Crazy. And there's videos that they would show students. You can look it up, and it is an animation of it. Yeah, so it's kind of like in the books they view being an empire as like a sin. So it's strange that they would go back into like I guess like a part of the Mormon religion is that you could maybe in heaven everyone turns white. I'm not sure. It's very once you look into Mormonism, it's very culty.
Racist. It's very. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It
completely
sounds
racist.
really racist.
Yeah.
And
It's
not even just a little bit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And there's so much other stuff too. Like, I don't want to talk about this. Just brought it up. The Mormon heaven. Women. So in Mormon heaven, you women populate your new earth. So if you're the highest up in the Mormon church, if you're really good standing, you become God, and your wives populate the new earth.
Except they would have to because men can't have babies.
No, but it's insane that the women don't get to be like they just get to be.
Well, that's every religion. Every religion, women don't get to be any goddamn thing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But
right? Women get to have the babies. That's what the women do in every single religion.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. But I just think it's just like they have nothing. They don't get to. They populate the new Earth, and no one gets to. Their children don't get to speak to them because their husband's God. So that's why polygamy is promoted, or used to be promoted, is because you need it. It's much easier to populate Earth with more than one woman. So
Is that why?
I guess that's why it's written down. Then yeah.
Okay.
Don't know how we got on that topic. Okay. Anything else?
I don't know how we got from the Thursday Murder Club with Pierce Brosnan into like populating the new heaven.
What? Anything else we have to say about this book?
No, but I am super excited about keeping on reading. Yeah, I can't wait for Wednesday. I got to put my thing up. So we're starting at chapter 8 next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have anything else to say. You have anything, Lily?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see y'all next Wednesday at the same time to continue with chapter 8. Okay.
But you wanted to talk about the locked door one, right? Didn't you say something like that at the beginning?
We can.
Yeah.
If you want to.
You asked me if I stay up late or not.
Okay. Well, I guess we can have to live ends.
I think you did. Oh no.
Okay, I don't know. It's not
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna bow out. I need to eat something before I take my meds and so on. Of course, yes. And we're about to head out as well. Okay. I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yes.